We're joined now by Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields. Justin, thank you for being with us. Our first question will come from Tony Gerdeman.
Justin, I'm just wondering, how are you feeling right now, and what was it that made you stay in the game, and why?
I mean, my body's pretty beat up right now, but I'm happy, and my teammates are happy, and this is a feeling like no other. So I know my body's gonna be hurt tomorrow morning, but it's worth it for this win and for my teammates. So I think that's really what pushed me. I was just thinking, all the things that we've sacrificed as a team, and that's really what got me through the whole game.
Next, we'll go to Joey Kaufman with the Columbus Dispatch.
Justin, congrats on the win. When you came back in the game after taking the shot to the ribs, at what point did you feel like you were kind of back in the zone or back feeling comfortable again?
I mean, I feel like I was always in the zone, but of course, I wasn't really able to run, or it would really hurt every time I threw the ball. So I would just not really worried about that during the play and just deal with the pain after the throw. So of course, when you're in the play and you're going through your reads and stuff like that, and you're about to throw the ball, you're not worried about your side hurting. You're just playing football. But of course, after each and every throw, my ribs would hurt for sure.
Our next question will come from Bill Landis with the Athletic.
Hey, Justin. I'm wondering maybe what might have been a little more painful for you, the ones where you had to throw the ball down the field to Chris and Jamison, or the one where you really had to put some heat on it to kind of thread the needle there, ruck in the end zone?
Like I said, like during the throw, I feel like it didn't hurt. I didn't feel it. It was just like afterwards. But I mean, really, like even throwing like 10 yards, it would hurt. So, I mean, but it's a game of football we play. I signed up for it, but I'm just glad we got the win.
Our next question will come from Adam Rittenberg from ESPN.com.
Hey, Justin, what did the doctors actually tell you with the extent of the injury? Was it broken or sprain? I mean, what was the actual diagnosis?
They didn't tell me. They didn't really tell me anything. I took like a shot or two in the tent and just ran back out there. But I mean, it's pretty much my whole right torso that's messed up, a little bit of my head, but they didn't really give me a diagnosis at all.
Next, we'll go to Andrea Adelson.
Justin, you guys look like a completely different team than the one we had seen previously this season. How much did that fact wanted?
I think you like broke up a little bit asking the question. So if you could ask that again.
Sorry about that. You guys look like a completely different team than what we had seen previously this season. And I'm wondering how much that had to do with the fact that you all had circled this game and wanted a rematch with Clemson since last year.
Yeah, I just think, everybody doubting us, just pushed us a little more. And like I said earlier in the week, I prepared for this game like I've never prepared for a game before. So I think that showed on the field. And I'm just proud of my brothers, proud of my teammates, and proud of the way they played.
Our next question will come from Lucas Weiss with Last Word on Sports.
Hey, Justin, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the win. Coach Day was in just a few moments ago and just said how this win will, have a great impact on the program of the people of Ohio, that the young kids will look up to you and say, I want to be like Justin Fields. How do you see your performance having an impact for the people of Ohio who have gone through a lot this year?
I mean, Coach Day, he's a great leader, great coach. He treats me like his own son. There would be no other coach I'd like to play with in the whole country. I mean, he's everything you would want in a coach, everything you would want in a person. And to have him as our leader, it's just makes me a better person, makes everybody on the team a better person. And I think everybody on the team can tell you that. But as far as, being a role model to the kids in Ohio, it's really just, this just shows that anything is possible. And, with God, I just put all my faith and trust in him. So I'm just, just grateful, and I'm blessed.
Next, we'll go to Donnie Woods
Congrats on your win tonight. You mentioned in the past that last year the game was swung not by the game-ending interception, but the targeting call on your teammate last year. Do you think the targeting call this game was a momentum swing, and what does this win means to you personally?
No, I don't think this game really had that of course turning point. I think I guess early on, we were both kind of scoring, going back and forth. But I think, just our relentlessness and throughout the whole game, I think that's what pushed us through. And I forgot what your second question was.
What does this win mean to you personally?
I mean, it means a lot, I was really just going out there playing for God and playing for my brothers, not even myself, because Coach Day, he deserves it. Everybody in this program deserves it. Just by the way, they handle with everything that happened in 2020, and it's definitely a great year to start 2021. So I'm excited.
We'll go next to Mark Russell.
Hey, Justin, can you talk a little bit about how you all signaled in the plays? Time looked like you did a little more traditional huddle as opposed to what we've normally seen throughout the year. So if you could just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we just didn't want them stealing our signals, and that's pretty much why we huddled up a little bit more than we usually do. So. Yeah.
Next up, we'll have Sean Dunnigan with WBNS.
Justin, was there something you guys saw that got the tight ends open when you were game planning for this game?
No, not really. I think, throughout the year, I've missed the tight ends a lot on a lot of plays. So it was pretty much just going back to the basics and, seeing the plays that they were open on and kind of utilizing those guys more. I mean, those are the two of the best tight ends in the country. And, I'm just glad we finally got to use them.
Next, we'll go back to Austin Ward with Letterman Row.
Justin, we've all watched Chris Olave for a long time. We know how important he is to your team, but getting him back, the motivation that he had for this one, evaluate how great he played tonight and how much more comfortable you are when he's out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable with Chris out there, and of course he had a hell of a game. And we were just talking about all week how this game can make a everlasting impact in this game. Controls our legacy. So we stayed out at practice and threw routes on that one rollout touchdown. We probably went over that about 20 times at the practice one day. So we knew that was a call that we're going to get in the red zone, and we executed it well. So I'm just proud of Chris and the way he played tonight.
We have time for two more questions. The first will come from Jared Smalley.
Justin, I'm purely curious about before the game. Obviously, you were so focused on the work you had to do. Did you all even know that Alabama won the first game? And I'm just curious your first reaction. You know exactly who they are. You know a lot of the guys. I would imagine. Mm-hmm. I would imagine that's a fairly exciting opportunity on the 11th. But did you all have any knowledge that they had actually won and how they played?
No, we saw. I think we were watching it the first quarter before we came to the stadium, but I had no idea that they won. It's not really surprising that they won. They've been playing really well this year, and they have a lot of great athletes, great coaches. So, yeah, I'm just excited to get the opportunity to play them.
Our final question for Justin will come from Dan Hope with 11 Warriors.
Hey, Justin, Coach Day said he thought you had a different edge these past couple of weeks after, some of the people were criticizing the way you played against Northwestern. Did you feel that in yourself, that you had a different edge these past 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt it. And, I think, that game happened for a reason, like I said earlier in the week. It just made me prepare more and prepare like I've never prepared before. So I definitely had an edge, playing this game and preparing for this game every day at practice. So I'm just, again, proud of my teammates, proud of my coaches, and just happy to be here.
Justin, thank you for your time.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.